please.
We're going to talk with Jill Zarin and Lisa Wexler. We're going to talk with Gloria Kamen. Where is she?
Gloria Kamen is on the plane from Florida as we speak because she doesn't fly until the first day of March. She sends her apologies.
Yesterday.
But you know what? I brought you a present.
She doesn't do what?
I brought you a handmade scarf from my mom. She knitted the scarf. It's a present.
Pretty sweet.
Very nice.
That's neat.
Jewish mothers never travel without sweaters and scarves and gloves.
My mother's taking the sea cucumber stuff, so she can knit
That's how
again.
she knit that.
The sea cucumber.
Yeah, from you.
She
Well,
knit
she
again.
took it for pancreatitis, and it turned out that it took away her arthritis. So that's another story.
It did?
Yeah,
Really did.
That's why she's knitting up unbelievable scarves. She knit about 20 scarves this winter.
That's very nice. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. But she's on a plane, God willing, landing very soon.
Very soon.
You guys are sisters, right?
We are.
Okay.
She's the smart one.
And you and your
not
mom
too
have a book called Secrets of a Jewish Mother. And which one of you is on the house? You're on the house.
That might be me.
How did you get on that?
And it was a fluke. It was an accident. It was called Manhattan Moms, and they called me at my apartment and left a message. The producers saying they were looking for glamorous New York women and their families to be on a new show called Manhattan Moms. And I asked my husband, and he said, "All right, if you want to try out for it, go ahead."
Well,
and here we are.
They could have called 8 million people.
I know. That's why it's beshert. It's meant to be. It was meant to be.
Or did you have any kind of connection or anything?
Nothing. I got a message on my machine. They found me on the internet on a website at a society.
What do you do for?
Well, funny you should. I brought you a present too. Not just
We
mommy.
bring presents.
We bring presents. Zarin Fabrics. I brought you a discount card.
Wow. My wife.
Family.
My
30%.
wife will be here tomorrow. Is a big fan of all these housewife shows.
Is she?
Oh,
Yes.
I wish she was here today.
She knows all about them. And so does Dagan, who's also
She
on the
doesn't
show.
drag you into watching it?
No.
It's on too late because you go to bed probably early because you got to be here so early.
Oh, we have a TiVo thing.
Oh, that's true.
Good for that. I know I haven't ever watched them, but I know a little bit of kind of about it. I've seen the Beverly Hills one.
It's good. That was
is?
really good. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun to watch.
So the New York one now, so you're still on. When's that going to be on?
It'll be on, I believe, that was up for discussion, but now it's early April. It was supposed to be on in February, and then they pushed us back.
What happened there?
Truthfully, they had another show that was ready to roll called The Miami Housewives. It was a 6-week show, and they needed a little breathing room to edit our show because we had just finished filming at the end of January. So they killed two birds with one stone. They were able to put on Miami on a timely because it was finished a few months ago, and we'll be on in April. I'm happy. I'm actually happy. I needed a little bit of a break.
The guy who does what's his name?
Andy Cohn?
He said it wasn't ready. It wasn't good enough.
Well, it was ready, but it's, if you have more time, you're going to make it better.
That's not what he told the girls.
Huh?
He didn't say it wasn't good enough to the girls. He said,
didn't.
we really have so much great material, we need to shape it and make it the best it can be.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know why I'd want to hurt your feelings. Say it wasn't good enough. So, what do you do in the shows? It's just
We live our lives.
Show?
I mean, I use it a little. I use it to promote my brand. To show that I work and what I do. First season was Zarin Fabrics.
You're
and then
married. You're married in real life, right?
To Bobby Zarin, who owns Zarin Fabrics. And
Okay, well, I've heard of that.
On the Lower East Side.
Yes.
That's my husband,
Okay.
and I have a daughter who's in college.
Okay. So, do you guys have sex with other people on there or no? You don't do that kind of stuff?
Not on the New York Housewives, but
Okay.
I can't speak for any other house. I'm just kidding. I don't.
Now, Deirdre and Dagan told me that there was some woman named Bethany,
Yes.
and she was is a friend of yours or what?
We were friends, but it was
What happened there?
It was a fake friendship. It was a TV show friendship, and she went on to get her own show. So
What?
we're not friends anymore.
Didn't you get her on this show?
Yes.
I did.
Yes. The
I
answer
did.
is yes.
So you get this bitch on the show, and then she stabs you in the back. I didn't mean to say. And now she has her own show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Hard to believe, right?
But here's a good thing that came out of it.
outrageous.
But you know what? Here's a good thing that came out of it.
What?
My mother was on that same season.
Sure.
And she gave some heartfelt advice to Bethany on the show. And that's what sparked the idea that I had to write the
That's
book.
right. So something
So
good
there you
comes out
go.
of everything.
She helped Bethany, right?
She did help
did.
Bethany.
You
And
all
then she
did.
called Bethany every single day for 2 months after that episode.
Bethany,
happened.
by the way, when you got her on the show, she had no money, didn't know what she's going to do.
Well, now she doesn't
She was
have to
down
spend
and
it
out.
all. She's doing very well.
We don't want to
She's doing
trash
very
her.
well.
Let
No,
her be
no,
well.
no, no,
Let her
no.
live and be
Of
well.
course we do.
Nah, we don't want to do that.
God
We
bless
want to
America.
put a nail in that coffin.
I love you all.
That's your job.
I knew
know.
I love this show.
Is your
Of
mother on the
Fox.
show with you?
Oh, yes.
Oh, she
very,
is.
very much so. A little bit of Gloria goes a very long way.
Why?
Well,
Our mom is piss and vinegar.
you bet.
That's mommy.
Yeah, you would love my mother.
We're talking
back and bring mom.
Yeah.
We're talking with Jill Zarin and Lisa Wexler, trying to cause some trouble if we can.
Of course.
Go for it.
And their book is called Secrets of a Jewish Mother. And you all wrote this together?
Well, Lisa really.
I sort of wrote the book, except that the first person stories, because it's different anecdotes.
They all
wrote
our
their stories, but I wrote the narration and
But
the
someone had to
chapters
take
and the book proposal. And,
Someone had to take the lead. And
But I'm
you know,
a lawyer.
I was
I'm
nice
a writer.
and
That's
let
what I do.
Lisa do it.
yeah.
One time.
Thank you for letting me do it. I appreciate that, Jill.
You two won't be speaking before this interview is over.
No, we're
One time, my friend Mike Lupica he's a novelist.
Yes.
And, he wrote Reggie Jackson's biography for him. But Mike wrote it. But by the time Reggie got out on the talk shows, he not only had forgotten Mike's name, he was claiming he wrote it.
Oh, well,
That
that's
can
not
happen,
nice.
but-
I never did that to my sister.
no, and that's why we're together.
She
a lot.
deserves she deserves the credit. She's an amazing writer,
It's
and
a
I hope this
beautiful
is
book.
the first of
You'll like
many
it.
books that are written because it's the book, and I know you just got it this morning. It's a really great book. And
It was
gives a
just
lot of
translated
heartfelt
into
advice.
Chinese, Japanese, and Russian, and there are no housewives
No housewives
there. It's
So it's like,
because-
did you read Ask My Dad Says?
no, I did not read it.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Oh, I was
Is
hoping
it?
Lisa would
Very
have read
funny.
it. You've read
But
everything.
but you know what? You've got to read. You may have already had her, but Unbroken, I thought, was the best book I've read in a very long
I
time.
did have her on.
Me too.
You know,
Unbelievable.
the thing about her is, what a remarkable story. Her story.
Her story with the chronic fatigue syndrome and everything,
What takes her-
unbelievable.
Can't get out of bed for 7 months.
Incredible.
It's terrible.
And she actually created a work of scholarship in that book. I mean, that is a work of
You have
scholarship.
a radio program?
I do every day.
Where's your radio program?
It's in Fairfield County. You can listen if you're ever
She wants
on the
you
way
as a
back.
guest.
I would love you to come on. It's from 4 to 6 daily on STC and NLK, the two local
it's
talk
right near
radio
Stu Leonard's.
stations.
Right near Stu Leonard's.
Jesus will have a show on Fox before I appear on anybody's
I'm
program.
still inviting you. I'm still
That's very
inviting
nice
you.
of you.
Listen, Sean Hannity was on last week.
Yeah. Sean.
Sean Hannity?
Sean
How did that
Hannity.
happen?
Well, I'll tell you how it happened.
By
He just-
accident.
He's a good guy.
I'll
by
tell
the
you
way.
what happened.
He's wrong
He's a
about
wonderful
everything.
guy.
And Lisa's going to be a guest on his show this month.
Here's
and so
what
am I.
happened. Sean Hannity needed to be in Stamford for a son's event, some sporting event for his son.
His son plays tennis.
He called up.
His son, Patrick, is ranked.
Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
didn't
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. He's great. He's a
So
fabulous
he was in
tennis
there
player.
for some
daddy, he was
tournament.
there.
He was wonderful. And he decided that he
he's-
wanted to do a show from Fairfield County. He called our PD. He did a show from my studio. He was in there, and I grabbed him and I said,
Right,
Sean,
Lisa went
come on
over
my
and said,
show.
"Please come."
And he said he would. He knew me. He knew that I was Jill's
Well,
sister.
she
He had
said
met
she
me.
was my sister.
And he had met me a few times.
I
He
like
was very
Sean.
nice.
You'd like his wife, too, Jill. She's
I haven't met her yet, but I
She's
love
pretty.
him.
He loves her.
Pretty.
Because we don't always agree, so that's why we get along.
why would Sean Hannity be married to somebody's not?
He loves her. He talked about her. I didn't ask him about politics. I asked him about his personal life.